Hey guys, how you doing? Gavin here from Star Fresh Personal Training, and this little video is simply around should you weigh your food when you're tracking in MyFitnessPal. And I'm going to go through an example based on the food that is on the photograph on this screen. Now, I believe that, or I know for a fact that we are terrible humans, or people are terrible at judging portion sizes. We're absolutely terrible at knowing or eating mindfully. And I personally am a religious food weigher. It doesn't take any effort for me anymore, and I just do it as I prepare my meals and make my meals. What I want to show you guys, okay, these are two examples of meals, very similar, of foods and meals. And I just want to highlight something, okay? When you try to eyeball your portion sizes, you've no idea really how many calories are coming from that thing. So you start using MyFitnessPal and it's really good, and I give you an idea. But if you just try and eyeball what 150 grams of chicken looks like, or 200 grams of potatoes looks like, you could really be so far off the mark that you might not get any results at all. And then you're going to get frustrated and confused, and the fact that you've been using MyFitnessPal, it just isn't giving you the results that you want. So these are, like I said, really two simple demonstrations to highlight it. So I'm going to say on the left, okay, this one here, that is 160 grams of white potatoes, okay? So you can check out into MyFitnessPal if you want, and you can check the calories. It simply comes down to 144 calories and 33 grams of carbs, and that isn't a huge amount, okay? But if you were to track this potato here as about 100 grams of white potatoes, you're going to be quite a bit out, okay? So you can see right there, you're looking at about 54 calories out, just by misinterpreting what it is that you've just recorded. And although it might not seem a lot, if you do that over the course of a week, over the course of a year, these 54 calories per meal essentially really add up, right? So both of these are medium potatoes, no doubt, but they're just different calories. They're different quantities of food, therefore they're gonna, the bigger one's gonna have more calories in. So if you didn't weigh the portion sizes, often for like a portion control thing, okay, over the course of 3 main meals, you're looking at about 327 extra calories, okay, just by not weighing it and not tracking it correctly. Over the course of 1 week, okay, that equals 2289. So that is the impact that eyeballing your food wrongly will have on your week. That's 2,289 calories per week extra that you think you're having, okay, or that you're having and you don't even realize. That is more than one day's calories for some people, okay? So for me, my calories are about 2,100. So if I did that, I'd be eating an extra day's worth of food over the course of a week just by making this little error, okay? So when people ask me, should you weigh your food? If you're overweight and you're starting off trying to lose weight and you really have no idea what a portion size looks like, or you don't know how many calories in something, you need to be weighing your food, because this is the only way you're going to learn. This is the only way you're going to understand what it is that you're eating. Same as the bottom example. If 200 grams of mince versus 160 grams of mince, they look exactly the same on the plate. You'd be very hard pushed to realize which is more, and which is less. And if you start opting for this one every single time you go for a meal, or you're really hungry and your eyes are too big for your belly, if you like, oh sorry, this is the this is this is the one that's less. I even thought it was the most. So if you go for this one, the most one, that's a lot of calories extra they have in a day, and over time it's going to build up and build up and build up. So you can imagine, 2,289 calories over the course of 1 week. And that equates to 9,156. So So 9,156 over the course of 1 month. And if you times that by 12 over the course of a year, you're looking at 109,000 calories. 109,000 calories extra. I'm going to write it down here to really emphasize that point. 1,009,872 calories, okay? So, if you work on the assumption, that's a bit bright there, I'm sorry. If you work on the assumption that it's 3,000 calories for equals 1 kilo of body fat, I'm going to tell you what that equals out to in a second. Well, that is potentially, it's not an exact science, about 36 kilograms over the course of 1 year that you could potentially put on in body weight, okay, if you did this consistently over time just by doing it. So the impact that has is massive on your diet, all right? So what you got to understand is that when you're thinking about starting off with MyFitnessPal and starting to understand how you lose weight, you really start need to weigh in your food, because that is the only way you are going to understand exactly what you take into your body. Now, hopefully this video has cleared up the reasons why. There's some figures right there that's going to help you really understand. And if you're not losing weight by using MyFitnessPal and you're not weighing your food, this is the reason why. You're probably over consuming food. You don't even realize it. You think you're doing the right thing and you're not. And is it difficult to weigh your food? Absolutely not. You still put your food on a plate. There's no reason why you can't put the plate on top of a weighing scale or digital weighing scales and put your food in the plate and it'll give you the numbers. You just type it straight in. It really is that easy. You're already putting food onto the surface anyway. You may as well just track what you're doing. So appreciate it takes a bit of work, but in the long run, you're going to find it's going to save you a lot of heartache. It's going to save you a lot of stress, and you're going to be attacking your weight loss goals with pinpoint precision. You're going to know exactly what you're doing. You're going to be able to understand exactly what it is that you need to do to lose weight, and it's easy to adjust as well. So, like I say, when you get to a plateau, all you need to do is look at your MyFitnessPal, decrease your calories by 100, 150, or increase your activity by 100, 150 calories, and you're going to start to lose weight again. So that's pretty much it for now. Hope you found this insightful. I know when I actually worked out these numbers myself, I was pretty shocked as well to see the impact it has. And that's just the way it is. So like I said, guys, as always, any questions are all, really appreciate it if you could check them down below. Like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, or share this video if you found it useful and you think somebody else could benefit. But as always, guys, start afresh. If you don't make a change today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.